So hello everyone. So glad to be with you today. I am with the Carol of Bodies by Carol, Totally Fit Physique.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, everyone. This is Body by Carol, Totally Fit Physique, like she said.
And I've been with Carol since December. So our objective today is to talk a little bit about my journey in hopes that it would inspire you and give you some motivation to go ahead and start the journey of your own, because believe it, if I can do it, I know that you can. I struggled with this for many years until I started with Carol in December. So let's start off with how this all begins with you, Carol. So I came to you, and the first program you put me on was the 28-day fat challenge, right? So can you tell us a little bit about that program and the process of going through it?
Well, majority of the people that comes in, because they already heard about me through other people, they come in ready to work out. So I don't have to motivate, I don't have to inspire, I don't have to do, because my clients who referred that person already did. So that person already comes in, and I will suggest a program for them, the 28-day fat challenge. I don't put people on these big programs. It doesn't make any sense to me. They don't know if they're gonna like the program, the trainer, so it doesn't make any sense to do no 6 months, 9 months, programs with them. So the 28-day fat challenge is to help people understand their journey. Just because somebody said you gotta go try this lady doesn't mean it's the program is for you. So that's the purpose of the 28-day fat challenge, to see if it's the right fit. And if it is, then we'll go into a bigger program, the 3, 6, 9, or 12-month program. But that program entails more like, teaching you guys, my new people coming in, about living healthy. It's not just about telling people to run around the gym and give me 10 push-ups and make them sweat and tire and lay on the floor. It's about figuring out their problem, their issues, consulting their doctors, working with the doctors if they have questions. I also do that. I talk to people's doctors. Some people get the doctors involved. Some people don't. So I'm here to answer questions, answer questions for the doctors. So I take the time out to kind of explain the process of the program. We talk about the sleeping, because that's important to, if you want to shred and build muscles, you have to sleep. We talk about the nutrition, the eating, the greens. How much greens are you eating a day? How much protein? Because all that plays a role in building a beautiful body.
It does.
Your workout. It's about strategic planning, you guys. You gotta have everything mapped out. Stop winging your diet. Stop winging your training. As you can tell, she has her notebook there because she's keeping notes of all of her information. I'm a number person. Keep track of your, make your little notes, journal, and keep all your information together, so that way you can see what are you doing within the 28 days. You can look back, day 1, I ate this, I did that, my pressure was this, my glucose. But sometimes they take their pressure, sometimes they take their glucose, depending on what they want me to do. Some people don't want to do that, so I don't pressure people to do that. So that's what the 28-day entails, is being structured.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so my experience with the 28-day challenge, I think I lost somewhere between 15 to 20 pounds. Is that about average, or what's a realistic expectation in terms of loss?
A good question, because people coming in thinking that, 28-day fat challenge, I can lose 28 pounds, but realistically, no, you can't. It all depends on, the person, their age, their physical abilities, their flexibilities, the mobility, can they do the workout? Can they stretch? Can they lunge without having so much ache and pain? So it depends on the individual. The most I've seen is 23 pounds in 28 days. So it just depends on the individual, because some people are coming from, trainers and already physically fit and want to lose the weight, and some people are not.
Yes. Well, all right.
Excuse me.
I guess a good follow-up question to that is if you could give someone maybe 3 major keys. You always drop so much knowledge, even when we're working out. It's also you keep the mental engaged, and that's something that I like about working with you.
Yes.
So if you were to give someone maybe 3 points to expect major change, that impacts, because this is not just about weight loss, this is about your total health. Carol cares about your total health, your total wellness here. So what would be maybe 3 things if you could take away to say that this will impact your life and make you more well in maybe 3 areas?
First, I would say mental. You gotta be mentally ready to come through the program, because your friend may recommend you to come, but once you walk out the doors, the other friends may tell you not to come, or girl, you look small, or girl, you look good, and you don't need a personal trainer, so they end up not coming. So I try to get into the mental first, that I have to know if they're mentally ready for this program, because I've seen many people start 2-week program. It's a 4-week program, but 2 weeks they're gone. Why did they leave if it was working for them? Sometimes your environment, the people around you, it could be, just a lot of things. But I try to target the mental first. And then once I do the mental, then we definitely have to, like I tell my clients, you have to get healthy before you lose the weight. Okay, so we got to focus on the health. I'm not looking at the weight loss. That'll come behind the health. So mental, and then we got your health. Let's talk about numbers. Let's talk about, how many cups of greens are you planning on eating? How much protein do you need for your body type? How much your water? How much is your sleeping pattern? Because you have to sleep. You have to rest your body. So we got to get you healthy, and then we'll move on to the next phase. And I think the last one is the consistency. Just being consistent with the program. People say they want something, but when they come in here and say, oh, no, this is too much work, I can't do this. Carol, talk too much. You need the consistency. I'm open 7 days a week, and I run classes all throughout, the mornings and evenings, and I rest and sleep during the day. So the consistency plays a role in how you look. And even not just the consistency of the physical side, but the consistency of your nutrition. How many times a week can you go to the grocery store? How many meals can you prep consistently without saying, oh, I'm not doing this no more, oh, I'm falling off, I'm going back to my old ways? Because the body is so used to doing what it wants, it's easy to fall off. It's easy. So if you're not around people that's going to keep pushing you and motivating you, it's so easy to fall off. So those 3 things I think is very, very important. I mean, I don't know if I answered the question, but
perfect. That's perfect. That's
yes,
perfect.
I hope it helps someone understand that you have to have all those things intact for it to work.
Yes. Well, we decided that we were going to share a little bit about this next chapter. So far, I've lost a total. Let me make sure here. I've lost a total of 67.9 pounds.
And tell them why you're losing. Don't you have a birthday coming up? And what are you calling this program? We're making a podcast to help people, not just with birthdays, but just living healthy. You may want to get ready to go to the beach. You might be in a wedding, but Joy is getting ready for her birthday. And how many weeks we have to help you get ready for your birthday?
So we started off with 12 weeks. So now we're in week 11. And so it's Fit for 40.
Ooh, I love it. I just got the chills. Okay, yes. And what's your goal weight?
So my goal is 140.
140.
I would love to make it to 140.
Yeah.
And so just a few calculations. So I have 39 pounds to lose.
Okay.
And that would put us at 3.5 per week.
3.5 per week. Yes.
And so the question today is that realistic? Because we want to set measurable and realistic goals.
Right,
that's a part of your success.
Right. And we were talking about it all depends on the person's age and body type and of course, for your height and your build, you're a little overweight. So I think it's possible. I think you're holding a lot of water. But yes, I think it's possible. So we're going to try to get you close to that number. But I said we're going to shoot for 2.5 a week. And if she makes it, then, because I don't want to put stress, okay? Stress spikes spikes cortisol. Cortisol spikes your insulin. So you're still going to end up, maybe one week you may not gain because you're stressed out. You know what I'm saying? So we got to keep the body calm. So I think 2.5 might, it's a good number to start with per week. And then if you give me 3.5, great job.
Okay, so that's our note for that. And just a funny detail, Carol came across some younger pictures of me online. It was my anniversary a couple of weeks ago, and she saw some younger pictures, and so that's when she started to really talk to me about like really understanding my physique, what the body that God gave me versus where I am now.
What the environment gave you,
yes,
and stress gave you.
Yes. Yes. So we're starting some realistic goals, and we're enjoying the journey, and we're getting there.
Yes, absolutely.
So a little bit about maybe my food. Well, the whole plan. What are we recommending at this point?
Well, because Joy been in the program for
Since December.
Her meal plan is going to be a little different from starting because the body's already figure out what you're eating, what you're doing. So this is going to be tough to help her get down. We're going to have to tweak it. We got to play with it. Her sleeping plays a big role in this. So I don't know. We're going to go with the glucose reading. We're going to go with, the weigh-ins, and then we're going to wing this stuff. We're going to see what works, but we're going to do, some days low carbs, keto, a little bit of everything, and let's see how it works for you. We're just gonna play with it.
Well, I'm excited. Thank you so much for joining us for this first episode of Fit for 40. So we are in 11 weeks, so we look forward to tuning in every week to show you. Okay, guys, so look, we have another detail for you. Okay, so this is 40, so the look has to be together. Okay, we have to be fit for 40. So Carol is going to get me involved with she's going to be involved with the selection of my dress for the evening. And so Carol, give us the tea.
I was suggesting that she pick out her dress, and we were talking about the size.
Yes.
And maybe we can show you guys the dress and see what you think about her getting into that dress, like getting down to that size to get into the dress. I did see a couple of pictures of her, and this girl body is fabulous. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see her shred down and get into this dress. And then once you get into the dress, we're gonna go into the swimwear. So, and we're gonna see how she's gonna look in the swimwear as well. So we can bring the swimwear after the dress, or we could do it both together. So we wanna hear you guys' feedback. If you think, can she do it? We want you to follow us. We want you to get motivated and inspired. We want to help you shred too. So she's just your motivator. So watch her, and you can ask her questions, and we can help you answer them through her journey.
So, honey, I hope you're watching this. So, make wonderful plans, because I'm going to be ready. Bye.